So how to get 8 hours of work done or 12 in just 4? Because if you're a professional, a corporate employee, or a business owner, you're probably likely working 8 hours a day, 5 times a week, and probably end up checking up on a Friday a bit earlier than usual. And the big problem is you probably work too much and enjoy life too little. So in this video, I would like to cover how you can work less, enjoy more of life, and actually become more productive by only working 4 hours a day. In my past, I worked 12-hour days when I built my startup. And I built my first startup when I was 21. And honestly, it made me depressing. We were 10 people in a company. And for 2 years, I was in this company. We made around 30 to 50K a month. And in our first year, we made 300,000, which is for a small startup quite successful, I would say. But despite the success, I woke up entirely unfulfilled and scrolled 30 minutes on TikTok. And if you're scrolling on TikTok for 30 minutes in the morning, you kind of just want to distract yourself from your duties because you don't enjoy your work. And that is what I discovered. And then I shifted with my other co-founder together, and we both quit our business because we actually pursued the dream of our third founder. And we were like, hey, it's not the business what fulfills me. And then now, since 2 years, I work 4 hours a day, sometimes 6, because I just enjoy the work I do. And I probably even 3 times more productive. Because the thing is, I have ADHD and we can't focus for that long. And especially if you have ADHD, it's even harder to focus. But I found a routine which took me a long time, actually 23 years, maybe even 24, and I'm 25 now, to discover how I can focus for 4 hours and honestly, for these 4 hours deeply, and then do whatever I want afterwards. Let's get into my 4-hour workday formula. So first of all, you should not work 12 hours. Maybe there's days where you work longer because you need to get stuff done. You need to make a presentation for the next day and you kind of procrastinate it. But the problem is when we work 12 hours, we kind of end up here. Burnout, no energy left, don't really do our stuff we actually need to do. And the sweet spot we want to achieve is working these 4-hour deep flow stages. And the thing is, everything else after these is an extreme diminish in productivity. So 4 hours is the sweet spot for most humans, probably every human maybe, to work 100% in a high flow stage. And everything else is kind of unnecessary. And honestly, 80% of my work gets done in 4 hours. And the rest is later on. So when we work for 12 hours, we don't have much time left. We don't have time for sleep. We can't have active recovery. We can't train well. Maybe don't have gratitude. No social connection. And then we also need to somehow get our calories in. And also not too much. So when we work 4 hours, it is likelier that we are more fulfilling. And actually, the more happy we are, the also more productive we are. And also the more flow stages we will accomplish. And the more flow we have, the more flow we get, and the more happy we become. Now I'm going to my 7 steps to get your work done in 4 instead of 12 or 8 or whatsoever. So first of all, it is really important to get your priorities right. So what is the highest leverage task? What needs to get done first, and what is the most complex and most important task to do in a single day? For me, it is writing, reading, filming. Yeah, probably these are the most important things I need to get done. Not every single day. I don't film every single day. I mostly do a batch production, but I write and read every single day because it gives me clarity. And yeah, that is the thing I need to do every single day. I need to write my newsletters. I need to write my content. I need to plan my content. And that's only possible when I write. And I need good ideas, and the ideas mostly come from reading. So it is necessary for me to read and write every single day, and the rest will follow. And then second, we want to think about what makes 10x instead of 2. We don't want to make 2x, we want to make 10x. So we should focus on a task which gives us 10x in return. So what decision would you make to make 10x instead of 2. And for me, it is writing and reading, and probably for you as well. That is because, and then think about how long all these business books are already there. So, and then also don't just work to be busy. Think about the outcome of each task. Most people just enjoy and feel productive because they're busy, but actually tend not to. And then plan smart and execute fast. So for example here, this is a great example if you do YouTube videos. If you have a bad idea and good execution, you'd get 0 views. Here, bad idea. If you have a good idea and a bad execution, you have a good click-through rate, a good thumbnail, a good title, and then you get a bit of views. Let's say 100 views or 1,000. And if you have a good idea and a good execution, mean a good watch time at the end here, like following this pipeline, we get like a viral. Oh my God. Viral. I can't write video. And if you're following this, this helps a lot. So plan smart and execute fast. So, and then 4 is respect the 4 hours and don't work longer. Okay, I work 6 hours to be fully transparent sometimes, not every day. And the thing is, if we work above our flow stage, we don't really cut off on the right time and we don't get this dopamine high, which I will come up on the last step. So more hours does not equal more output. So it's better to work less, more intentionally and more deeply. And this is ideally with flow stage. And as mentioned, flow is the idea stage between difficulty. And so it should not be too easy or not too hard. So for example, I have ADHD. So for me, it's essential to have a purpose and an enjoyment in work. Because if I don't enjoy, I procrastinate like crazy, honestly, because I just don't want to do the task. And the border to like dopamine it's way too hard to accomplish anything I don't really enjoy. So I kind of like and have an unfair advantage that I don't enjoy the work, which kind of sounds stupid, but it is the case. I get so depressed if I don't enjoy something, especially work, that I can't do it. Some things I need to get done. There's no way around. But for example, my company, it just didn't made it for me. Okay. Then if you want to enter flow state every single day, I have an exact formula of flow routine, what brings me into flow state every single day. And this one is actually tested out for 2 years with my ADHD and it works perfectly. So I wake up, I have no phone, and I read on the toilet. Yes, I read on the toilet because that's what most people need to get done in the first thing in the morning. And then I get a cold shower for dopamine and alertness, which is not really crucial. It just gives me like a good kick into the day. And then I also consume salt water because it acts on our adrenal system instead of our adenosine system, because the adenosine system is not active. So if you ever watch Ed Human, he mentioned this quite often. And after the salt water, I continue reading. And then after the reading, which is around 60 minutes, I start drinking coffee. And this coffee kicks me into my flow state. And then I start writing. And in this writing, my flow state deepens and I enjoy the task. And the flow stages after gets better and I can continue until 4 hours staying in this deep works. Oh yeah, it was number 6. And then also leave at a dopamine high. Because the thing is, leaving at a dopamine high, I do it with writing every morning. I just write for 1 hour, not longer. Because the thing is, if we leave on the highest level of enjoyment, we take the energy into the next task. And the next task feels more enjoyable. Because if we would kind of like finish when we are not feeling good anymore, we kind of get this negative feeling, and always leave at the best part. That is something. And also leave it with a cliffhanger. That's what I'm doing with writing. So I start with my headline. So I know the next day, that's where I need to continue. And another thing to stay in deep work and also stay in 4 hours of work every single day is we don't want to distract us in 4 hours. We just want to work 4 hours, not 6, not 8 or 10, maybe 6 if you like to, but 4. And don't distract these 4 hours. Don't use your phone. Don't use social media. Don't talk with anyone. Don't open your emails. Don't consume anything. Don't consume any caloric supplies. Also, nothing sweet drinks. Only like coffee, matcha, yerba mate, whatsoever. Don't unintentionally switch your task because this kind of destroys your flow state. And also, no music. A lot of people listen to music. And also Andrew Huberman was saying that quite often, that music don't really help us with focus. And for example, in the beginning, I was listening to music sometimes until I discovered actually it's better without music. So I only use music when I'm somewhere working in a cafe, which I'm not doing anymore. But it was only because I need to get this distraction out. So the music helped just to destroy the noise around. So that's the thing. That's what I would recommend you if you want to work less, enjoy life more. Instead of 8 hours or 12 hours, just working 4. If you're interested to join the challenge, I have a 90-day challenge. You can join in. And yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.